Good afternoon or evening, I should say, and happy Thursday, you guys. I'm just leaving the gym, and today was my last workout for the month of September, and I'm actually pretty happy with my goals. I met and exceeded them for this month, and I'm looking forward to next month. So as you guys know, tomorrow's the 1st of October, so that means I'll be getting on the scale to see where my weight is. I stopped doing that weekly weigh-in stuff because it was just too draining. So I only weigh myself and do my measurements once a month, and that's the 1st of the month. And then I know for the rest of the month, I need to get my act together. So anyway, I hope you all have had a wonderful day, because I know I have. Busy but wonderful nonetheless. And so we're gonna jump right on into today's topic, because I need to, when I get home, I have about an hour and a half to get myself together and get ready for Women's Bible Study, which starts at 7 o'clock. Now, today's topic is everything you do is habit forming. I'm gonna say that one more time. Everything. I didn't say some things. I didn't say a few things. I didn't say many things. I said everything that you do, that I do, that we do is habit forming. And I just wrote down a few examples, and the first one I wrote down was hitting the snooze button. I know that that's a habit for me. I'm one of these people, I just cannot get out of the bed unless I've hit that snooze button at least twice. And at first, sometimes, now let me say this, sometimes it's because I'm truly tired. But to be honest with you, the majority of the time, it's because it's just a habit now. It is a habit that I've developed, and like I said, Michelle's not getting her backside up out of that bed until I've hit that snooze button at least twice. And this morning, I ain't gonna lie to you, I hit it 3 times. So tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday and I need to get in here early, I'm actually gonna try to get into the gym by 5:15 tomorrow morning. We'll see about that, but that means I won't be able to hit the snooze button. I also said getting up early, that's habit forming. If you start and say, okay, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to start getting up an hour early, and you do that every day, over time, it becomes a habit. And what's that old saying? Anything that you do for 21 days becomes a habit. And that's anything that you do. And then I talked about procrastinating. You guys realize that if you are a procrastinator, and some people are habitual procrastinators. Let's just keep it all the way real. But you are a procrastinator because you procrastinated one time and it felt good to you, so you did it again, and then you did it again and again and again. And so now it's just a habit that you procrastinate on everything. So just like you started procrastinating, you can stop doing it. But again, it's going to take time, because no matter what you do, it becomes a habit. And then I wrote down relying on others to motivate you. Some people, like I've had people say, Michelle, I just love the content that you put out. You are such a great motivator. And I really need that. I look forward to it. And I always say thank you, because I'm very appreciative. But I always ask people, well, what are you doing to motivate yourself? Well, you know, I don't. I look forward to watching your videos or looking at a post that you put up. And I said, you know, that's great. But you've got to start motivating yourself. Don't look for me to be the only person that's motivating you. You've got to motivate yourself. And then lastly, I wrote down sleeping late. It's a habit. If you're one of these people that has always been one to get up, some of y'all get up before the alarm clock, or at least get up when the alarm clock goes off, and you decided, I'm going to sleep in. And then the next day, you know what, I think I'm going to sleep in today. All right, one more day, I'm going to sleep in. I have a habit now of sleeping in on Saturdays, because that's the one day of the week that I don't have to get up early to do anything. And so I made it a habit, I won't even lie, that I sleep in on Sundays. I might not get out of the bed till about 10, 11 o'clock. Just depends on how I feel. But that's a habit that I've developed. Now, could I go back to getting up early on a Saturday? Of course I could. But to be honest with you, right now I have no reason to do that, so I'm not. I have a habit of getting up early on Sundays, because before COVID, I was at church so that I could be present and mentally ready for the 7:30 service. Well, I stayed for the 7:30 and the 10 o'clock, but I knew that I had to go to bed early, again, a habit, so that I could get up early and get to church for the 7:30 worship service. And now, even though we are streaming, because our church has not opened its doors yet for worship, I still make it a habit to get up, well, at least by 7, so I can get myself together somewhat and be ready and sitting down with my notebook for the 7:30 service to start. Now, let me say this. As I said that, I was thinking that it also had become a habit for me to do both services. But because, like I said, now that we're in this COVID season, I only watch the 7:30 service, stream service. I don't do the 10 o'clock. But if I were still physically going into the building, then of course I'd be there for both services. So I said all of that to say, I need you all, because that list can go on, and I don't really have the time to truly unpack this the way I'd like to. But I said all of that to say that I want you all to look at your life. Look at your life. I didn't say look at your neighbor's life. I said look at your life and start to find things that you're doing that have become a habit that are not so good for you. Because everything that, come on people, we're not going to sit here and let everybody go. Jesus, take the wheel. Control your temper, Michelle. I digress, but look at your life, and I need you to ask yourself if the things that you're doing right now, are they good habits or are they not so good habits? Because I don't like to say bad habits, but for the sake of this video, we're going to say bad habits. Because again, some of the stuff that you all are doing that has become a habit, it's not helping you get to your goal. It's not helping you to get to the next level. So you're going to have to really, really look at your life and ask yourself if what you're doing is helping you to get closer to your goal or your goals, or is it pushing you further away? If you know that you have a goal and a desire to take some weight off, and the only time that you have to work out is in the morning before you go to work, then you've got to get into a habit of getting up probably a couple of hours early to be able to get into the gym, so that you can get your workout in, get home, get showered, get ready, and get yourself on to work. But it's going to have to become a habit. If you know that you have put on what I like to call, I'm calling the COVID spread, because we've been eating out a lot, and you know, throughout this COVID season, a lot of us have eaten out quite a bit. Now, I'm not doing it as much. Now, tomorrow night's date night, so we go out to our favorite place to eat. But otherwise, I'm eating in the house. It's very rare that I go out and eat anything, just because I know that you can pack on the pounds by doing all that eating out. But it's not just about eating out. It's every area of your life. What habits have you formed that you need to do more of or less of? And like I said, I always like to use that saying, are your habits getting you closer to where it is that you're trying to get to, or is it pushing you further away? And I can't answer that for you. Only you know that. So again, start today. Y'all know what I like to say. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, and certainly not next year. But start today. Yesterday is almost over, but that's all right. You can still get started today and start to develop some habits. I know that during this COVID season, I have developed the habit of staying up later than I probably should. And if I were getting up to go into the office, no, I would not be up until midnight or most nights watching television or looking at videos on YouTube, because I know I have to get up, get myself together, and get to the metro station so I can get to work on time. But because we're all working from home, I've developed a bad habit of staying up late. And I won't even lie. Some nights, or I should say some mornings, I don't even get to sleep until about 1 o'clock in the morning. I pay for it the next day because I'm tired as all get out. But I said, Michelle, look, you stayed up late. That is your problem. You need to get up and get to the gym. You stayed up late. You know you needed to go to bed early so you can get up and go to the gym. You didn't do that, so that is on you. But again, I just want to encourage you all to really start to look at your life and look at some habits that you've developed and see where you can make some changes. Maybe you all need to add some new habits. I don't know. But take the time to really do that, because again, everything that you do, regardless of how big or how small, becomes a habit over time. And for some of you, it's the reason why you're not where you want to be, because of that habit or those habits. So you guys, that's all I have. If you are new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome, welcome, and welcome. If this is your first time catching one of my videos, one of my vlogs, I should say, I need you to make sure you come back. This week, I've decided I'm going to vlog every day. So I've done a vlog every day since Monday. And I have another vlog for you tomorrow and one on Saturday. Typically, Sundays are my day off. That's my rest day. Even the Lord rested on the 7th day, so I'm going to rest as well. The only time I'll do a vlog on a Sunday is if I have something I really, really want to share with you guys and I just can't wait. And so otherwise, typically Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing vlogs. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, as optional, just depends on if I have something I want to talk about. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. I missed you guys. So glad to see you again. Glad you took the time to step in and join me. And hopefully something that I said helps you and motivates you and encourages you in some way, shape, or form to really start to look at the habits that you've created for yourself. Because I want nothing but the best for each and every one of you, just like I want nothing but the best for me. And the best is on its way, but you have to look at the habits that you've gotten into, because some of them are good for you and some of them are not so good. So having said that, you all go out there, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And again, get out your journal, because if you know me, then you know I'm big about journaling. Get out your journal and start to write down some habits that you have. That's a good way to figure out what habits you have and which ones you need to change and which ones you need to add by writing them down in your journals. So I hope you all are keeping your journals as I've asked you to do as part of your homework. Now, that's it. That's all, you guys. Love each and every one of you. You know the drill. You know my spiel. I love you all, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do about it, because I'm going to love you no matter what. No matter what, I'm going to love you. Matter of fact, I'm going to always love you, even when nobody likes you. And that's a check that you can take to the bank and cash with me at any time, day or night, and it will always be good, because I truly do love each and every one of you. And as I like to say, most of you I've never met, and I probably never, ever get a chance to meet, but I love you anyhow. And again, I want nothing but the best for you. So until tomorrow's car vlog, you guys take care. Oh, and before I forget, because I normally don't mention this, if you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Please go over to my YouTube channel. You can make it happen with Michelle, and make sure you subscribe. Tap that bell, because I don't want you to miss anything. I'm not doing videos right now in my house / studio, as I like to call it, just because, I don't know, I just have gotten, it's become a habit. See, there you go, for doing these car vlogs. They're easy to do. I don't have to worry about setting up my background and all this other good stuff. I just plop this tripod up on the windshield, put my phone up in there, and get to running my mouth. So, but I will be in the fall getting back to doing more of my motivational videos, where I'm actually sitting in front of the camera as opposed to in front of my iPhone. And also, you guys, I'm going to have some more Cooking with Michelle videos coming up in the month of October, because y'all know it is pumpkin season. Don't judge me, because I don't judge you. So I'll be doing some Cooking with Michelle videos, because I'm looking for pumpkin videos right now, and I don't want you to miss those. Again, go out there, enjoy the rest of your day. You guys, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.